welcome Cherry!
This is very lovely, but...
Alright, so we've got Cherry here to talk to us about waste.
Oh my goodness, where to start? There's so much of it, but I feel it all starts, I mean, I don't know, this might help, it might not, but like this consumers, like we are consumers, and it's like we are in charge of all of this garbage around us, and I feel it'll help to kind of like a need and want, right? Like for me, I feel like I'm getting so much better at like cutting out things that I don't need, although when I'm pretty big, it's like hard to, but when I'm out and it's like, if I'm contemplating, it's a no, and just kind of keep it in a no, but like, oh, I work for this vape company, and I really love what I do, and it's rad, it's sweet, but there's so much fucking garbage, like so much garbage, and I'm noticing that every single time a different package comes in, it goes from like saran wrap to these like plastic things that cover. It's just unnecessary like packages within packages, and it's like I feel it's hard though because it's like there's a lot of people buying these things, and I feel like what would help too is like maybe we could somewhat reuse these things and like have the same cartridge, but it takes a lot of effort, and it takes like a lot, like everyone's effort. So it's like, even though it's like hard, it's a lot, but it's work, right? It's participation, but it's tough because it's like mass production where like it's not stopping and all. But like, what are your thoughts on it? How like, what do you?
Well, definitely like, so not consuming.
Yes, it's hard though. It's like
that's what we can do. Like it's not our problem. It's not our problem. This is big business. This is big business.
It works both ways. Yeah, it's an everything problem, I find, right? Like
there's a new business here in Canada. If you don't know, weed is legal now. There's a new business.
Oh yeah,
and you're in it. You know this.
100%.
He's in it, and this.
Yes, this is exactly
it. Joint is packaged in plastic tubing.
I don't understand.
We just started doing this, you guys, this year.
Yeah, and it really sucks it to be in an industry. Like I got out of it because I'm like, no, I don't want to be part of it. But it's like we could like, why don't we have like a depot? Like let's get a depot going and like reuse these things or something. Or the cartridges. I've been trying to, like, my boss like, why don't we get a depot started? I tried to start a little depot when I was working at a dispensary, and I collected like a little box because you could take the metal parts to the metal place and the glass. Like it's a fucking lot, but at least you're like doing something and like like it's just I feel like we can do a little bit more to kind of reuse and recycle. Like you're doing great, babe. Like this is fucking fantastic. But like, yeah, I don't understand.
We should do something with these fucking tubes.
Yeah, like what you're doing. That's what we can do them. Like,
here we go.
Or like, why can't we melt these and like create something that'll like benefit something else? Like, I don't understand. I don't know.
It's like, can you not just put them in regular recycling?
Exactly. Like, I feel like there should be a rule where like whatever you buy, you need to reuse it like 3 times before you can fully like throw it away or something. I don't know. But
it's like you can reuse this 100 times.
Yeah, like you're making a dope stick right now, like a plastic stick.
Now he's got a staff.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like where there was once trash, now a staff.
But like, it's the bigger businesses that are creating a box within a box within a box instead of plastic things.
It's a cigarette passing.
Absolutely.
It's all about like creating a system within a system though. So you have like that big system that's doing like fucked up shit, but then we have like people who are aware who kind of like do like a little system that'll kind of like be more sustainable or like, you know what I mean? Like we're smart people, like
Well, it's like where are these joints coming from? Like so we need
where are these coming from?
Yeah, it's like they have processing facilities to like put them in plastic and then come to us. So they're coming from someplace far. But I think there's weed locally in Vancouver. I think that they have pot plants.
You think there's weed here?
So maybe it's like, can we get this stuff a little
like
closer?
Local,
like why does it have to come in plastic? Where's it coming from?
That would be a good rule, like a local rule, like no shipping out. Like why can't we just be local? We have everything we need. I think that's the thing too. Is like we want everything like over there and over like, and we want what we can't have kind of thing sometimes, you know. So it's like, you know.
Why does it need to come in a package in the first place?
But
you know what
that's just, I don't know. Like that's.
Why does it need to come to you in a package? Like why does everything need to come to you in a package? Like you go to McDonald's and you get a hamburger in a bag, in another bag. You know what I mean? Like. Sure, they don't give you the hamburger in your hand.
That should be a thing, though.
But it should be a
like,
thing.
Your hand is a bag.
And it shouldn't be weird. And it shouldn't be weird. It shouldn't be weird.
I don't even want the bun. The bun's kind of a bag for a burger.
You know what I mean? Like if you go, like if you go to a friend's place and they like give you 2 buns out of a package of their 12 buns, you're not gonna put that in some sort of a weird bag and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. A hand-to-hand transaction, you know what I mean? It should be like that with everything. We shouldn't be fucking so...
Edible bags.
Edible bags,
Or edible bags. Fucking someone do that. Edible bags. Edible
like,
bags.
I'm trying to get my work to like...
I say eat everything.
Right? I'm with you on that. We could try that.
Let's make everything edible.
Get my work to like... All these tubes are from my work, and like I've been trying to get them to make them like biodegradable. It doesn't make sense why they're not. It's just like... It just has a joint in it. No, they're not. But I've been trying to get them to like...
No, that's straight garbage.
Why does
that's 100%
whoever's creating
shit
plastic
garbage.
should eventually make all plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
like this much
okay,
for like
$3.
You just supposed to have a bag
like,
full of doobies.
It's a reusable bag. I would never use one of those.
Why?
Put your hamburger
People
yeah, right.
This
A
is
hot dog, a baby hot
you can't
dog.
carry
Yeah.
enough joints in one of
So
those.
I wonder if like tomorrow we outlawed
two in one
bags,
of them.
outlawed plastic,
Maybe
like
you gotta
just no
snap
more of
like
it. There's
this,
no more
you
at the
know?
grocery stores.
Ten
They're
joints.
gone. Like we stopped making them, and like when you get to the grocery store, you need to have your bag, or else you're carrying it in your arms because they just don't have bags anymore.
Oh,
Can we not do this? Like we would adapt. We would go to the grocery store a couple times and be like, oh, we don't have a bag. Let's go home and get one. Like.
Or just like shop with what you can manage, because that's really all we can really eat.
Shopping cart out to the car, and then you deal with it when you get home. You know.
Yeah. What kills me too is that knowing like certain companies, they'll like split up, they'll just have like different like bins to put your shit in, but in the end they'll take it to the same. Like they won't even recycle it, so it's like all a show.
Or like shareable bags.
Yeah.
Like can we trust
share? Yes, that's
to
what they
bring
share.
their bags back to the store? Like, can we share?
That go on about trash, but yeah, thanks for having me.
It was great to have you.
Thanks for picking my brains. I love you.
Yeah.
Trash talk.